Sonic Free Riders. Choose on your gear.
Man, this is surreal. We all know Sonic Free Riders, right? It was the very first Sonic game of the 2010s and the last Sonic game to be exclusive to one console to this day. Free Riders is the third, and as of writing this script, final entry in the Sonic Riders series, which started only 4 years prior in 2006. Sonic Riders 1 is definitely a masterpiece. Sonic Riders 2 is, in my opinion, the most underrated Sonic game of all time. Sonic Riders 3 is... Sonic Riders 4 doesn't exist. Sonic Free Riders literally unalived the Sonic Riders series. I am a sad boy. Sonic Free Riders is, I think, almost universally considered to be the worst Sonic game of all time. And basically all of that comes down to one thing. This stupid, absolutely sad excuse to cash in on the success of the Wii. Microsoft's Xbox Kinect, an add-on for the Xbox 360 that was almost as expensive as the console itself and literally didn't work the way it was supposed to most of the time. Seriously, I bet the Moran Bong is better than this thing. I've never played Sonic Free Riders, even though I kind of really want to, even if it's just to say that I have, but honestly, I think I legitimately see something in this game. Even just watching gameplay videos, I really love the art style and music, and some of the mechanics seem interesting. Plus, out of all of the Riders games, this one seems to have the sharpest non-drifting turning. And clearly I'm not the only one who thinks this way, because others have also expressed their desire to play this game with real controls. Multiple posts on various websites, questions about whether re-releasing it with controls would be financially viable, and a thread on the Xenia GitHub from a few years ago asking about Kinect emulation. The people who replied explained that actual proper Kinect emulation is nearly impossible due to the complexity of this stupid little camera thingy. Well, technically the thread just says Kinect support, but if you scroll down you can see that Nico 1.0, the dude who made the thread, just wanted to navigate through the menus of Free Riders. Is this game the only Kinect game that people actually give a crap about? I mean, it seems like it, but then again, I'm a Sonic fan. I eat, sleep, and breathe this stuff, so I guess it's kind of hard for me to tell as someone who's this blinded by the Hedgehog. But yeah, basically the TLDR, this thread is, can you actually play Sonic Free Riders on Xenia? Nope. If you have a ROM, you can boot it up and look at the title screen, I guess, but you can't actually progress any further than that. And that's just kind of how it's been. Well, at least until recently, when a YouTuber named Rayson uploaded this video. Sonic Free Riders Xenia No Kinect Patch Test Mod. Outside of spelling Kinect wrong, this video, in my opinion, is really cool. In this first video, we just see him navigating through the menus without the use of a cursor, and when they get into the game, there's not that much to get excited over, as Sonic just lifelessly drifts through the tutorial. The real gameplay comes in the next video, where Rayson provides an update on the status of the patch. As you can see, it's quite broken, but Ray has stated in the comments that they plan to fix all the weird oddities. Ray also confirmed that this is not a proof of concept. They legitimately plan to put this up for download, and hey, I'm all for that. It looks awesome. So, what exactly is going on here? Is this a custom build of Xenia designed specifically for Free Riders? I don't think so. In both the first and second videos, we can see him navigating the menus without the use of a pointer, faster than most humans can speak, so they didn't figure out Kinect microphone emulation or anything. And in the second video, we can see Jet ride through Metropolis Speedway, but the please step into the play space message is constantly flashing on screen. So I think this is a patch made directly to the game's files themselves, as opposed to this person having magically cracked Kinect emulation or something wild like that. So if you were hoping to play, Kinect Disneyland Adventures, or, Sesame Street Once Upon a Monster, or something on Xenia, you're still out of luck until Xenia ever gets real physical Kinect support, if that ever even happens. Although again, I'm not sure how much demand there is for Kinect emulation outside of this. Anyway, as of writing this patch has still not been released. But it looks super promising, and I'm getting hyped for it, even though I probably shouldn't. How are they even gonna map things like wiping away ink and steam off the screen to a controller? Or maybe they'll just somehow remove that entirely? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna let them cook instead of stressing them out. For real, if Rayson is watching this video on this dumb little channel, thank you so much for this great gift you've brought us. Basically, until now, nothing can play every console Sonic game because Free Riders exists. About a month ago, I added Free Riders to my Steam library just because it looks good next to the other two, even though I can't play it, and Rayson's timing couldn't have been more perfect. Oh, yeah, speaking of Steam, I guess Will will have to update the Steam Deck document once this comes out. Oh yeah, and by the way, Will, thanks for the shout-out. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say on this. I just wanted to make the general public more aware that this project exists, because I honestly think it's awesome. And you better believe as soon as this comes out, I'm figuring out how to mod this game and making a matching texture pack. Maybe I can make that my thing. Man, for someone who loves motion controls, I sure like this, huh? Hey, what can I say? The dopamine hits I get from this crap is more valuable than all the money in the world.